Let's do the cold start. Oh snap, I need my key. Can't go nowhere without a key. Cold start take 2 with the key. Let's go. That never gets old. Alright, so some of you guys have been asking about this ram mount setup. I know it's not better than a quad lock to some people. I'm not saying this is the best. I'm just saying for me personally, it works out the best. Why? Because I love to have my credit card and stuff in my case. I carry there. You see my credit card under, that's my license. So I love this case. I hate carrying wallets. So if I went with the quad lock, the case would only work for that, and then I would have to carry a wallet, and I don't want to do that. I like my setup. It's simple. And just so you know, when you get the ram mount, these little rubber grommets have to be super glued, and they even provide the super glue in the kit. Most people throw that away. I don't know why. It happens all the time at the shop. They come in with these missing. You have to drop the glue in it and then stick it back in. Why ram mount doesn't do that for you already, I don't know, but they supply it. So if you use it correctly, you'll never have an issue. All right, like Cycle Cruiser says, let's go for a ride. What's going on YouTube? Yamaha, welcome to the channel. And in today's episode, I'm going to be going over a few things that I do not like about the MT09. There are not many, but there are a few. So if you want to hear them, stick around, stay tuned, and enjoy.
If any of this content interests you, do me a huge favor. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you want, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification to be notified of all new uploads.
Woo! Damn! Corvette. I was thinking of that song, Little Red Corvette. But it's not red, it's blue. Like baby blue. Oh, and there's the Popo. This is where I was going to do some vlogging, but apparently the Popo's parked here as well. Not that I'm scared of the Popo, but they're probably thinking like, what's this guy doing here? So I'm going to end up just cruising on out, just not to cause any issues with the Popo. And I give the little wave, like, hey, sorry, see you later. Alright guys, I'm going to do a quick walk around on the bike so you can see some of the things that I'm talking about. This is my 2021 MT09. We're going into 2022, and the dealer that I bought this from has only had probably about 6 of these come through this whole year. So what 2022 is going to bring, who the heck knows. But this is my 2021 MT09 base model, and it has some upgrades if you've been following the channel, such as the windscreen, the levers, the mirrors, the bar ends, the beautiful lights from TST Industries, frame sliders as well, the beautiful Akrapovic exhaust system. I was saying Akrapovic forever because in America we say Akrapovic, but my European brothers always give me a hard time, so I will say it by its original name, Akrapovic. I also have the low mount kit from TST Industries for the license plate, and I have the modulator, so as I brake, this brake light actually flickers, which is pretty dang cool. And here she is. One thing that I do not like about the MT09, if you can see, is that space right there that's empty. Now, I know it's kind of dumb to be even not like that, but I just don't like the fact that it's so empty right there. Like, I could see straight through the bike. Maybe they did that for weight or the design, or I don't know, but it just kind of bothers me that there's that space there. Sometimes when I'm walking to the bike, I don't know, it just throws me off that there's such a big gap there. So that's definitely one of the things that I do not like about the look of the MT09. It's not my favorite that it's there. Which brings me to my number 2, the rectifier they hear. This thing, it's like, why couldn't they put that somewhere in there? There, it looks ugly. So I don't like that they put that there. They could have put that under there somewhere, which would have made it less of an eyesore to see it just sitting right there. So that and that could have been an easy fix in my opinion. With some simple engineering, they could have just modified that to fit under there. We wouldn't have to look at that. Then you could have put like some kind of plate or something there, whatever, and it probably would have been a lot better. So that's something that I don't like. My second thing, first one is the empty space that's there. I call it the black hole, and the rectifier that's sitting there on the side, which the bike looks so amazing, and then you see this like electronic component that's just kind of sitting there. So don't really like those two. Another thing I did not like was the fact that the horn was here. So if you guys are watching the channel, I actually moved the horn from this location down to right there, if you can see it. And guys, it's next to the exhaust. Oh my God. And guess what? It still works. It's been probably 1,600 miles sitting there, 2 inches from the exhaust, or from the headers, and the wiring has not melted. Of course it wouldn't, but there were people that were second guessing my bro mechanics and gave me a hard time about it. So as you can see, it still works, and I've been riding for probably a good 30 minutes. So they said it takes time to get hot before it malfunctions. But anyway, the original point is that I did not like the horn there, so I moved it. So rectifier, the big black hole, and the horn location I did not like, so I actually was able to fix the horn location. The rectifier thing, I'm just gonna have to live with that, because there is no way in hell I'm gonna try to move that thing from its original spot. That is not gonna happen. Pretty much everything else I love about it. Look at this, 3,155 miles. So I've had a lot of riding in this bike in such a short time. I think I got this bike back in maybe May or June, around there. So I feel like I've ridden it enough to be able to tell you guys a little bit about the bike. Those are just things that I don't like about it cosmetic wise. Sometimes I rap in my helmet, guys. I'll be like, my name is Yamaha, I'm on the MT, and I'm gonna rip up these funky streets with a power wheelie. No, I can't even do it, so don't pursue it, because I will not even come close to it. Bam, freestyle. Alright guys, so the last and final thing I'm going to mention in this video about things I don't like about the MT09, the 2021 edition. It was mentioned in a video that I follow, Old Man Riding on YouTube. You can check out his channel, real nice guy. Definitely has different opinions and views of the MT09, which I appreciate, because you want to hear everybody's opinion about the bike. Don't go by just what I say. Do the research and listen to other opinions. Even though I appreciate it, but I don't know everything about these bikes, and I'm not like a real numbers guy, so I don't really know all the facts about this bike. But he did mention something, because I thought I was going crazy. Now, if you can see the gauge here, I'm going to try to point at it as I'm riding. I filled up recently, and it's on a full tank. Right now, those indicators mean I'm on full. When I get to the halfway mark, that first big block is going to disappear. My problem with this bike is that it'll stay full for so long. I mean, really, like miles and miles and miles you're riding, you're like, damn, I still got a full tank. You almost think that this bike is electric or something, because you can go so far with that full tank block, you know, highlighted, you thinking that you got a full tank. The problem is, once that first block disappears, it's almost like the half of the tank after that goes so quick that you're like, damn, what the hell just happened? I mean, I went from a full tank forever to a half a tank to now I'm on empty, and it goes really quick. So that is one thing I do not like about this gas gauge, even though I appreciate having one, because on the R1, believe it or not, all that technology, they didn't put a gas gauge on there, so I have no clue on, besides trying to count the miles, where my gas is on the R1. So I appreciate the fact that they did this, but I don't like the fact that you will be on full forever and ever and ever, and then all of a sudden, once you hit the halfway mark, you need to basically stop within the next 20-30 miles and get gas. So what I'm trying to tell you is that as soon as I see the half tank disappear, that first big block, I'm already thinking of ways to stop and get gas, because I know for a fact that within an hour or even less of just cruising around, not even like hitting it hard, not on the highway, within 35 minutes the gas light is going to come on telling me that I need to fill up. Even though that gas tank gauge is better than nothing, it can be a little misleading at times. So with that being said, guys, those are the only things I don't like about the 2021 MT09. Other than that, I love this bike to death. So much. I cannot tell you guys how much I love this bike. It's been over 3,000 miles of nothing but fun and excitement, even just cruising down a road like this. So guys, thanks for watching the channel. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to. And if you want, hit the bell notification to be notified of all my uploads as I put them on the channel. Until then, guys, ride safe, be blessed, and remember, take it easy. You got to work Monday. Peace.